When my son Sean turned 10, well, such a when my son Sean turned 10, when my son Sean turned 10, it was really a wake-up call, and it was very eye-opening. So in this video, I'm going to share why it was eye-opening to me and the changes that I've made, and I hope that you get to learn from it and we can share about your experiences for anyone who's experienced what I experienced. Sean's 10th birthday was very eye-opening for me. First of all, I think it took me by surprise. He's just grown up so fast. It made me realize that I need to do more intentional parenting with him. Like in another 5 years time, he's going to be going away for high school, so it made me really think about it. Reasons why, I guess, for Sean, I still in my head thought was a baby is because he has a very big age gap between him and the older siblings. So it was at some point in life, it was easier to focus on the teenagers and support them and hold their hands. And I knew Sean is a baby, and you know what, I'll have time to be able to focus on him and to get to bond with him. So that's one of the dynamics for me that made me maybe take a backseat with Sean. Number two, I think also my career picked up, and I decided for myself that I wanted to focus on my career and myself. Losing weight was part of it, and just, you all know my journey of finding myself. So it wasn't part of my list. It wasn't like high there on the list, intentional parenting. I guess as parents and mothers who are there, or parents, fathers, can relate. Sometimes you don't see your children growing up and it just hits you, oh my God, that's my child, maybe, who is now going to be a teenager soon. So it happened to me, and I made up my mind to get to know who my son is. So it was scary in the beginning, and I remember my friend mentioning, you know what, you need to, she does a lot of intentional parenting, by the way, you need to know who Sean is, your son is, spend holidays with him alone, get to know his friends, get to know him on a deeper level, which I hadn't. It was very scary for me, guys. That meant that I had to start intentional parenting and trying to find out who Sean is, that's my son, as a person and as a human being. So the first challenge was to spend time with him on a holiday alone. I did not know how to do that. I was very scared because it was bonding at a deeper level, like what are we going to talk about? But we did, and it's the video that you saw for Malindi we just shared the other day. That was actually the first time that we went on holiday with him alone. We are used to going on holiday like many of us, you know, so I won't need to entertain him or play with him because he has a sibling. Sometimes we carry friends, his age mates. So this time around we went just with him, and he had the attention of his mother and father. Got to know more about him, what he likes, and also his personality and character, which is beginning to form now that he's 10. So that was a step in the right direction. Parents who are outside there, maybe you want to start doing intentional parenting, don't think it's too late. There's no time of when you can start. Just start. I'm doing it. I'm also going to start traveling with him, doing activities that he likes. He's very sportish, so we are going to find activities we can do together. I think the hikes are one of the things. Biking I could try, but he's a small daredevil, so just find activities to do with him, and maybe even sometimes watch movies with him, get that time to talk with him, take him for just a date, just him and me. As I'm talking to you right now, guys, that scares me, but I'll still do it because I'm really passionate about this intentional parenting, and also with the older siblings who are adults now, because don't forget that for different ages use different strategies on raising children, and there are different challenges. But I'll focus more on him for now, because I think he took a backseat for a while, and he's also a boy, so there are some times I feel I need to help him process his emotions and to create those opportunities where he's just not my child, but he's also a person, just himself, his real self. I'd like to ask parents outside there, have you ever experienced what I experienced last year? What are you doing about it? And yeah, to share the challenges. You know, people think that there's a manual for parenting. There's none, and part of the journey is always, sometimes you lose track and bring yourself back. You don't always get everything right, but there's always time and space to build that healthy relationship with your child. Even if they're adults, even if they're now mothers themselves, there's always a chance and a time to try and start. So I hope you like this video. Share, subscribe. I can't wait for you guys to share your experiences and to comment on this video. I think it is a responsibility for all parents to try and get to know who their children are. I think personally for us during our time, our parents really don't really know who we are as adults, and sometimes when they get to that point where they want to build that healthy relationship, it's too far gone and they give up on it. So yeah, I'd be really interested to see your comments and your experiences on this topic. Until next time guys, bye bye.